pass and this will fade away because this will not last forever. So I love that.
They don't.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a time transcendent truth that applies towards all periods as an entrepreneur. It humbles you when you need it. It builds you up when you need it. Gives you hope when you need it. It also gives you a little bit of a dose of a gut check.
So what you're watching there is the last interview by Charlie Kirk. And that interview is airing now or tonight on Fox Nation at 8 p.m. Eastern and also on Fox News today. So it's on Fox Nation and it's going to be on Fox News at 8 p.m. So the co-founder and managing director of the Savory Fund, Andrew K. Smith, who was that person, that last person to interview Charlie Kirk, joins me now. Andrew, I watched this interview before I came to work today.
It's fun, huh?
It's really a great interview. You captured a side of him we'd never seen. So first of all, how did you come together? Because this is a restaurant group. This is a group of entrepreneur restaurateurs. How did Charlie Kirk end up with you on this?
Yeah, it's a wild experience just because Brian, his cousin, Brian Simowitz, he's one of our presidents of one of the brands that we've invested into, Houston Hot Chicken. And he one day said, hey, would you like to talk to my cousin? And I said, well, who's your cousin? He said, well, Charlie Kirk. I'm like, Charlie Kirk's your cousin? He said, well, yeah, I'd like to have you talk to him. He's a great business mind, and maybe he could come and speak to the entrepreneurs that you have at your Restaurantology Summit. I'm like, yeah, I'd like to meet him. Had a Zoom call, got to know him. I'm like, Charlie, you're like a brilliant businessman.
He
has so many things going other than what we would imagine. I'm like, come share your story, because we learn from each other's stories as entrepreneurs and business owners.
Sure.
And he goes, I would love to do that. And I said, we don't pay. This is something that you just give of your time. He goes, I don't want anything. I want to come and be part of this. And he came. We didn't pay him anything. He just wanted to be part and help.
So you're a very successful entrepreneur. You've been in the business for a long time. Here comes Charlie Kirk. We know he's an entrepreneur. He's 31 years old. How do you assess his knowledge as an entrepreneur at such a young age?
Well, it's because of his expansive network, right? Like he touched a lot of people, and it's not just the way that we think. He was involved in so many other things behind the screen and behind the scene.
Yeah.
You know, we see the sound bites, we see the headlines, but behind the scenes, he was doing real estate, and he was talking to me about developing land, and would you like to put some of your restaurants there, and who else can you talk to help me? He was pushing his enterprise as a 31-year-old entrepreneur, and an entrepreneur has usually a lot of things going, and that's how you assess someone that's a true founder, and the founder mentality is he's blazing this trail, and everyone else is behind him going, I guess we'll just pick up the pieces.
Yeah, you know, he's politically brave, but I always say that outside of the military, the bravest people in America are entrepreneurs, are small business owners. And so it doesn't surprise me that that came together. I want people to watch a little bit of this. This is Charlie Kirk on being an entrepreneur in this American economy. Watch.
An entrepreneur at its core is a problem solver against the tide. Entrepreneurs are people that quit companies while they might be ascending, or they're putting on a second mortgage on their home, or they're diving into savings or liquidating their 401k. And I think there's really something admirable about that kind of ambition. Yeah. It makes the world a better place. I would say that the more that we can cheerlead the economy, the better. And the more that we can say that it's good, the more that it will be good. I would much rather be the United States than continental Europe right now. I would much rather be the United States than a lot of these other countries.
Yeah, and he was pretty well traveled. He just got back from Korea, loved a lot of stuff he saw there, but he said nothing like being an American entrepreneur.
Yeah, he was so excited about America. He was excited about how the American economy is set up for entrepreneurs, for founders. Yeah. And I loved how he pointed that out as far as what a founder is. They go against the tide. I mean, how against the tide was he on everything that he did? And that's why I said he is a founder. He should come tell that story.
And so you had him there, and then an hour later, you get news that he's been shot.
It was overwhelming. We literally talked in the back behind the stage, and he said, that was so fun. I want to do it again. Can we do this again? I'm like, well, I don't throw these other than once a year. And he said, well, let's take a pic. We took a picture real quick, and he said, I'll call you after my event. And he walked out the back, went down the stairwell, jumped in a Suburban, and it's about a 40-minute drive down to Utah Valley University, and was killed within an hour. Yeah.
How do you feel?
I was reeling really hard for the first 4 or 5 days just dealing with this, knowing that we had recorded this. We don't ever record this, by the way. This was kind of a mistake because it's a private event.
Sure.
And we recorded it. I found out we had it. I was in contact with their family to say, how do we want to release this to the world? Everybody should see that he's something different than just a soundbite and headline.
Yeah.
And so I'm so glad to have worked with you and your team to get it out. And it's a beautiful interview.
I cannot recommend it enough. It's another side of Charlie. Boy, is this guy multidimensional. He has so many amazing sides, and you see his brilliance. I think of myself at 31. Oh my gosh, I was a mess. I can't even imagine.
I couldn't.
Watch this interview on Fox Nation and tonight at 8 p.m. on Fox. Andrew, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
This is a story about the one who can fix nearly anything and turns to Grainger, who has almost everything. He troubleshoots issues, maintains the facility, and keeps it all on track. Few may see him put the work in, but when they see the results, they know he's the one who keeps the doors open. The high-quality industrial products you need, plus a million more. Call, click Grainger.com, or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Consumer Cellular knows there are a lot of offers flying around, but they slip away too fast. We don't play games. What you see is what you get. Bet you're glad you wore cargo pants. See how we can cut your bill. Call Consumer Cellular.
At Bob's, furniture heroes like Michael train our associates to help you find your dream furniture, like the Playdate, with hidden storage, pop-up sleeper, and USB ports, without being pushy or salesy. Because we're here to help, not sell.
Oh my God!
Bob's Discount Furniture.
Hey, John Hamm.
Hey, Care Bear.
You still coming to my dog's birthday party?
I would, but I have to sell my car.
Well, just sell it to Carvana.
Carvana, huh?
Great offers, 100% online. They'll pick it up. You told me about Carvana.
Did I?
And isn't that your car?
I mean, that could be anybody's car. Okay, fine. I sold it to Carvana. Thank you. Whoa.
So you'll come.
I just sold my car. What, am I going to walk? Sell your car to Carvana today.
Life's overwhelming, but I don't stress about meal planning anymore. How? Hungry Root. Hungry Root delivers healthy groceries with easy 4-ingredient recipes, so you can have a healthy home-cooked meal in minutes. Hungry Root. Join now and get free veggies for life.
You know that story where slow and steady wins? That's terrible advice. Things move fast in the modern workforce. I'm at University of Phoenix, where I earn skills and courses I can put to use right away. Earn career-relevant skills in weeks, not years, at University of Phoenix.
This school year, they get independence. You get peace of mind with Life 360.
Thanks to Jointivia, I'm back in the swing of things. Wait, $70 for a refill?
You gotta try Single Care. Just look up your prescription, show the coupon at the pharmacy, and save.
See why more people are saving with Single Care.
There wouldn't be an hour in the day that I didn't think about hair thinning. I chose Nutrafol because it was 100% drug-free and clinically tested. I experienced thickness, volume. Nutrafol is life-changing for me.
Get growing at Nutrafol.com/men.
You've asked me that 3 times already.
I did? This is exactly how it started with Mom.
Worried about your brain health? Cerefolin Brain Wellness has a dual-action formula that slows cognitive decline while improving memory, focus, and concentration. Those taking Cerefolin Brain Wellness experienced a slower rate of brain shrinkage. Now also available without a prescription at Cerefolin.com and Amazon.
It changed my mind.
Neurologist recommended Cerefolin Brain Wellness.
God is working all things towards an ultimate good. My team is like, Charlie, why do you keep on pushing? It's like, that's just who I am.
Charlie Kirk, The Last Interview. Stream now on Fox Nation and watch tonight on Fox News Channel.
When you can't watch, listen. Get the latest news, business, and news headlines on SiriusXM. Anytime, anywhere. Fox News Audio on SiriusXM. America is listening.
So the new iPhone 17 has hit shelves, and Apple CEO Tim Cook says the price hike is not tied to tariffs. Cheryl Casoni, a Fox Business anchor and the host of American Dream Home on Fox Business, joins us. Cheryl, you cover this. So this is interesting, right? It's all about tariffs, and there was concern that it was going to impact the sale. Everyone runs out and buys the latest iPhone. What do you make of it?
Well, initially when the tariff threat from the White House and President Trump on Apple, he threatened them with 25% tariffs on iPhones. He wants them made here, to be clear. Well, now Apple is saying that they are going to be investing $600 billion in the United States, but it's going to take time. And they've shifted a lot of their production of the iPhones to India. They're trying to get out of China. But again, to get that manufacturing capacity done here, it's going to take years. So I think that this is a good point where I'm glad that Tim Cook finally addressed it. It was the elephant in the room. He'd never been asked about this, or he'd been asked. He hadn't said whether or not the tariffs were going to hike up the prices of the phones. And then yesterday he came and he said, no, it's not. The price hikes are what they are, but it's not tariffs.
And what do you make of it? It does seem that Tim Cook and President Trump are spending a lot of time together, are really working on this, and that's a good sign.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, we saw Tim Cook at that at the dinner over in Britain. We've seen him at the White House multiple times with other tech CEOs. They just had a dinner there a couple of weeks ago. So I think that because you're having dialogue and conversations with a lot of these companies and the president and the White House, that's a good thing. It's better to keep talking than to stop talking, in my opinion.
So listen, I can't bring you on and not talk about this, because when I found out we had you, I'm like, let's talk marathons, because the story caught my eye. It's fascinating. So it's about downhill running, right? And whether or not some people are using a downhill race, which you would obviously get a faster time, to try and qualify for races like Boston.
Well, really, this is about Boston, because the Boston Marathon is so hard to get into. The times are very...
I tried for years.
I've never even tried. I'm that slow. But exactly, but you know, the Boston organizers know this. And so for the last 6 years or so, they've been fielding a lot of complaints. And the Journal did this great story about how it's becoming this war. Oh, yeah, there is me running. But there's this war going on with runners, because they're saying, I can qualify for a regular race, but then somebody that goes downhill knocks me out of a spot. 2,000 runners last year for Boston actually used downhill courses. This year, Boston organizer said enough. They actually said, okay, from now on, we're going to take minutes off for those that actually use the downhill races.
So they're going to try and hold the standard higher. It's already a ridiculously difficult time. I think the downhill racers might need those extra minutes, but if the BAA says no, that's the final word.
They're making their final word. And by the way, you're a runner, I'm a runner. I have no interest in running downhill for 26 miles. I wouldn't be able to walk for a week.
It's painful. And by the way, congratulations. You just ran a 10-miler recently. I saw that in the Bronx. Well done.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we'll see how many marathons I've got left to me. Maybe not many.
We've got to run one together.
We'll do one together.
Cheryl Casoni, thanks for being here. Meanwhile, let's check in with meteorologist Adam Klotz for our Fox weather forecast, and it's pretty nice outside there. Adam, where you are.
Yeah, good morning there, guys. Running, I'll leave that to you. Weather's good for it, though. That's not for me, certainly. Temperatures in the 70s, mid-70s across the northern tier of the country. You notice the southern tier of the country feeling a lot more summer-like, a lot of 90s on the board. The rainy spots, largely they're kind of in the middle of the country. It is still hurricane season, and there's a tropical system we're tracking moving across portions of the Atlantic. Gabriel, that's at 50 miles an hour. That's a tropical storm right now. Where is it going to go? I will leave you with this track, and as you can tell, it's going to bounce and kick itself back out to sea. So no big risk with this one, but the season marches on. Those are the weather headlines for now. Griff, I'll toss it back to you.
All right, Adam, thank you very much. Meanwhile, Fox and Friends Weekend menu is heating up, from pizza to chowing down on some burgers. Here we go.
It's the final game, folks. This one wins the series.
Struck out with the cheap seats. Important things aren't worth compromising. At Farmers, we offer both quality insurance and great savings. Here, take mine.
We are Farmers.
Want a flatter, tighter tummy? Then check out new Ab EX from Sono Bello.
After my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang.
Introducing Ab EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
I got the tummy tuck results without the tummy tuck downtime.
And I finally got the flat stomach I had always wanted.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. Call or go to sonobello.com now.
If you're looking for a Medicare supplement insurance plan that's smart now
I'm 65.
and really smart later,
I'm 70-ish.
consider an AARP Medicare supplement insurance plan from United Healthcare. With this type of plan, you'll know up front about how much your care costs, which makes planning your financial future easier. So call United Healthcare today to learn more about the only plans of their kind with the AARP name, and set yourself and your future self up with an AARP Medicare supplement plan from United Healthcare.
At Balsam Hill, we're crafting joy early this year. For a limited time, get pre-season savings on our beautifully designed lifelike Christmas trees, now made with more sustainable materials. Jumpstart the season and find your holiday spirit early this year at balsamhill.com.
Power disease.
Ticks and fleas, Estonol
15 million dogs and counting know. Simparica Trio offers triple protection against heartworm disease, ticks and fleas, and intestinal worms, all with one monthly chew. This drug class has been associated with neurologic side effects, including seizures. Use with caution in dogs with or without a history of these disorders. Don't just protect, triple protect.
Peter Ducey and Jackie Heinrich host the Sunday Briefing, following the president's latest moves and reporting on the issues facing the administration. The Sunday Briefing on Fox News Channel.
You've got a glow about you, inside and out. Show it to the world with just 10 minutes of self-care. Meet Omnilux Contour, an LED light therapy mask clinically proven to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. Find out how you can improve your skin at OmniluxLED.com.
Blue Chew is a telemedicine service connecting men with licensed medical providers prescribing ED meds. The best part? The first month is free.
We've got a juicer and a steam oven, but our favorite appliance is our Aquasana filter. It makes all the water that we drink and cook with cleaner and healthier.
Tastes better too.
Visit aquasana.com today.
When we started Warby Parker, we just sold glasses, and only online. But people liked them a lot. So we offered more things, like sunglasses and contacts. And then we thought, what if we sold eyewear online and in stores? So we did that. And now we have stores in neighborhoods all over. There you can chat with friendly opticians and get eye exams from top-notch doctors. Now, no matter where you go, we've got your eyes covered.
Since today is Griff's first day officially being a Fox and Friends weekend host, we're grilling up his favorite food, hamburgers.
And here to help us out is the executive chef of Black Tap Craft Burgers, Stephen Parker. We love burgers. Griff's favorite food. So
burgers.
Yes,
I love burgers.
Cheeseburger.
I love burgers.
what's the secret to the best burger?
So for me, it's really the beef you buy, right?
Yeah.
So you're looking for a good chuck brisket blend. Short ribs, okay. You're looking for a good 75-25% from lean to fat. Looking to get a little fat in there. I know some people might like smash burgers, but Black Tap,
I like a smash burger.
You like
too.
a smash burger, but when you're cooking a big juicy burger, you want something juicy. You want enough fat in there. You want enough fat so you could actually get a good
Fat,
sear.
salt.
Fat and salt. So we use kosher salt on both sides.
And that's all you use for seasoning.
That's all I use. If someone wants some black pepper, I really suggest to put it on at the end, right? When you finish, just like olive oil. So you put that on there. You want to get a hot grill. So at home you can use like a cast iron skillet. In the restaurants, we use a flat top, something similar to this, but obviously a little more high powered. We have a burger finishing over here.
When do you put the butter on?
We don't. That's the whole thing, Charlie. It's no butter. 75-25. So that way
You got the fat already in there.
Oh, look.
So, but how do we know? Do you like it medium rare?
Yeah, medium rare, of course.
That's great.
Yeah.
See,
So how do you know when it's medium rare, when it's thick?
So when it's thick and you're cooking like a half-pound burger, it's about 4 minutes on each side. You should get a nice, good crust if you have enough fat in your burger and you're not using any butter. And that's the thing I don't like about smash burgers. You always get them, and I always feel like you never get that pink, that juice coming out of it, right? There might be some grease and butter from the grill, but you're not really getting that full bite. So we're going to build a burger real
And
quick.
you crank it up as hot as you can get it? Or?
I go 450. I go 450 to achieve that perfect sear on both sides. And I'm a big believer, again, is just flipping the burger once. So you cook it for 4 minutes, flip it again, and then you melt cheese on it.
All right, what's the trick?
Not that hard.
30 seconds. How do we put it together?
So you toast, get a good toast on your
Is that
bun.
what is potato bun? Is that what you do?
Martin's roll.
Yeah, yum.
You put an extra one on there. We have our special sauce. So it's basically your ketchup, mayonnaise.
All right,
15 seconds. Let's get that together. Quick.
Let's do it. Throw that on there.
There we go.
And
a little lettuce.
no, we don't need that. Just put that bun on top. There we go.
He does
Go.
not like
Welcome, Griff.
Griff, I love that you're here.
More Fox and Friends coming up.
We wanted a vacation getaway with a little bit of everything, and that's why we came to Abu Dhabi.
It's one of the safest cities in the world, but today we're headed outside the city for some desert adventures.
dune bashing in the desert is next level fun.
A camel safari at sunset is an experience that's hard to put into words.